Street in North Syracuse, New York, right down the road from CNS High School. And of course, we're here every month with the North Stars. Tonight, we are featuring the CNS North Stars girls lacrosse team. Show them some love. Give them a round of applause. Show them the love here. That was awful. Give them a round of applause. We have Brooke Molchanoff here with me, as well as Gabby Putman, and of course myself, Dan Tortora. We are here with the spotlight on girls lacrosse and a sectional championship that's already happened, and a fight for states that starts tomorrow. So Brooke, I'll start with you since you have the microphone. Bring me into this season and the 18 games that have been played. The team is 16-2. What have you taken away from the season?
I just think that our team is really hardworking. We're all very close. And from a couple years ago, we were 1-15, and we've all just come a long way of just bonding and working together, moving the ball faster, and we've taken it day by day. And now here we are in states, so we're going to fight for a state championship. So,
To go from, like you said, 1-15 a couple of years ago to literally flip the script to 16-2, that doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen just this season. What do you think went into everything that changed the culture, changed the environment of the team?
I just think it was just all of our mindsets. Like, we all dialed in, we all came together and worked as a team, and we're not as selfish as we used to be. All of our goals are off assists, and we just work really well together as a team. So,
Gabby, what about for you? What was it about this team that wasn't just this season, but that has come over time?
I think it's a lot of it is we put in a lot of work, just like not just practice, outside of practice. Every single girl I know is on the wall or shooting in their backyard or anything like that. And so it's just the little things that add up and then just makes a team so much better. And every single one of our girls can put it together when it comes to a game. Every single one of us can execute a play and go to cage and be confident with each other. So we've just really grown, and it showed.
Now, Brooke said that it came with the team being less selfish. How did you see that happen? Was there a turning point? Were there a few moments where you saw that everybody started to kind of think about each other more?
Yeah, I mean, starting in season, I think, we got through the first couple games, we got the rust out. First couple games, we got the rust out a little bit, and then I think, after the first couple games, we really started to put it together, and everything really started to click. I don't think there was really an exact moment. I think it's just game by game we took it, and we just kept growing, and I don't know, I feel like we're kind of unstoppable now, so we're ready.
When you look back on those two losses this season, what did those individually teach you about what you can do? I know one of them was one goal, so what did you take away from those two?
Definitely fueled us. I think we looked at those games a lot as learning points. Obviously, very two good teams that we lost to, so we just took what we needed to worked on it in practice, have been executing it in practice, and then, learn from the mistakes and hope to not make them again and just keep going forward. I mean, mistakes happen, but you learn from them, so took a lot away from them, and we just kept plugging away and working at the things we needed to work on.
And Brooke, for you, St. John's Prep in Penfield, what positives did you take from those moments?
well, they're both really good lacrosse teams, and we're a good lacrosse team too. But the one thing was we didn't stop trying. We fought to the end. We gave it our all, and that's all we can ask for.
So sectionals just finished up recently. Bring me into those couple games and what your takeaways were at this point in the season for where you feel like the team is at as you head in to Corning Painted Post.
Well, Coach just sat us down and told us we got to play every game like it's going to be our last. And every time we step on the field, we just give it our all because we know this could be our last time all playing together. And we're just going to keep pushing it.
For you, Gabby, what would you say about what you took away from sectionals, knowing that it's created the opportunity that is in front of you tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, we had a great game, and I think, our coaches say every day that we have to set the standard. for the next game, and keep hitting it and keep making that standard for ourselves and leave that like legacy at CNS. So I think we're all just really excited and coming in and we're pumped, and we've had a few dance battles before games, and
Yes.
just the team chemistry and going into it together, and we're all really excited and ready to go.
So you said that dance battles have helped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So is there a go-to dance song, Gabby?
Irish jig.
Yeah, there you go. We like
Irish
to,
jig.
yeah.
The Irish jig. Who?
Cotton Eye Joe's a big one. That gets the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
So songs that have been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Gabby, who's the best dancer on the team?
I have to go with Miss Sovneshi. She's pretty solid.
Okay. Is there a go-to move that she does with every single song?
There actually is a go-to move.
Okay. What is that?
Does she
You want to demonstrate?
She doesn't.
You don't want to.
But
it's the hip hop.
Okay. But it's the same for every song.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, she mixes it up a little bit.
Okay, Brooke, who's the one that has the most trouble with the rhythm?
Can I answer?
Probably Katie.
Katie?
Probably Katie Harbold.
I'd say or Kenzie.
Trouble with the rhythm we're talking about here. So, who do you trust? So when you're on the bus and you're traveling, who do you trust to have the playlist, Brooke?
Gabby Putman, for sure.
I got you.
She's got
Okay.
it all.
What is it typically consistent?
It ranges.
I have a great variation.
Taylor Swift, country music,
Okay.
whatever we're in the mood for.
I got
think
a
it's
few
hype.
rap for those rappers out there, I guess.
Okay. So tomorrow, what's the pregame music for tomorrow? Have we got the set list?
It's good. It's a surprise, actually. It's just whatever I feel in that moment and what I think we need for the game. So it's always a surprise, but I always execute. So
Who let the
How long have they trusted you with this?
all season.
All-
Last year, too.
Last year too? Okay.
Yeah.
Brooke, would you trust yourself with the music ever? Or no?
It's a big pressure. Not gonna lie.
I wouldn't say so. I'm a big country girl, and not a lot of girls like it. So
So I want to, by a round of applause, I want to know from your teammates who likes country music.
Yeah, boy, yeah!
It was a
Very
few people
few.
clapping loudly, just a few. So, who's your favorite country singer or
Zach Bryan.
band? Okay, Zach Bryan. Okay, who's your least favorite?
Probably Kenny Chesney. His concert last night was kind of mid.
Okay, was he here?
Yeah, him
See-
and Megan Maroney.
Okay. Oh, Megan Maroney. I did see that she was here. So you went to the concert?
Yes,
And you thought Kenny was
Megan Maroney was very good.
okay, but not.
I
Ken-
disagree.
You disagree?
I went to the
A lot of
concert.
us went.
Okay. So you like Kenny? Chesney?
I do.
Okay. I worked his concert before, and what disturbed me was that I expected women to be screaming for him, and there was many a man that were yelling louder than the ladies out there, including my cousin Jeff. If you're watching, Jeff, love you, but it terrified me. So, would you tell me something good on here? Coach Prentice is right off camera. Brooke, I want you to tell me something good about your head coach.
I think when we're in like tough situations, she gives us positive feedback, tells us to just keep hustling and giving our all on the field.
So it gives you the positive feedback when you need it.
Yeah.
All right, Gabby, tell me something good about Coach.
I'm gonna say Coach always has his work as family. Says never just one individual person. We always have to do it together. And when it's in the beginning of games, sometimes we need a little shake up and a little boost of energy. Sometimes we come out a little flat, and she gives it to us and just tells us to keep plugging away and trust ourselves, and we do that. So.
What do you think, if Coach described you, Gabby, in one word, what do you think Coach Prentice would say?
If she described me in one
In
word,
one word, yeah.
hardworking.
Hardworking, okay.
And is it an apostrophe?
It's in a yeah, it counts.
Or not
Okay.
apostrophe, dash?
A
It's a
dash.
dash. Brooke, what about for you? What would Coach say about you, one word?
Probably Unselfish.
Unselfish. Okay. I'm going to go out in the crowd and so, Coach, what is the word that you use for each of them? Bleeds CNS, which is a big word. What do you think about that?
Me?
Yeah. Bleeds CNS, that's what Coach said. Everything about CNS bleeds CNS.
I know like we've had a lot of like preseason meetings before, and she's always brought that up in them, and it's kind of just I give it my all every time on the field, play it like it's my last game, and when I'm wearing the CNS jersey, and when I'm with all my teammates, like they're all like my best friends, so I want to do it for them too. So
I want to know from you, Gabby, who on the team is the clown, the funny one, the one who will always get the team to laugh even in a tough moment.
Okay, there's a few people. Everyone has their like little moment. Okay, funniest person on the team in my opinion is Bree Starr. And I think most people will agree.
Okay.
But player-wise, I think it's Marissa Doty or Sovnesh.
Okay. Why did you choose who you chose?
I don't know. Starting off with Bree. Bree just always has something funny to say, or if it's not, it comes out funny, and she always just makes us laugh. So, Dodie and Sov, I don't know, they're just always lighten the mood and bring a smile, and they're very fun-going people, so it's, yeah.
Okay. Brooke, who on the team is like everybody's mom? The serious one? Oh, you already got it.
Anna Myers. She's not here, I don't think, but she is the team mom. Very responsible, always has her back. Definitely Anna Myers.
Who would you trust to have like the snacks on a trip, Brooke?
Elizabeth, because of her mother. Susie Snack Shack. Susie Snack Shack.
What are the typical snacks for the team?
Recently after our games, they've been full-size candy bars, chips, gummies.
We get the free pizza after games and
pretzels, nachos.
Okay.
It's all free.
So the full-size candy bar, what's your favorite one, Brooke?
Usually when I get to the basket, they're all gone. So I'm stuck with the worst ones, but I usually go for the Skittles.
Okay, all right. Gabby, what about you? If you were first to the king-size candy bars.
So I'm not a big candy girl, but if I had to choose, I go with the fruit snacks. Those are bad. It's in the basket. It's in the basket.
So like the Welch's fruit
Yeah,
snacks?
yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Do you have like a guilty pleasure food that you let yourself have?
Yeah, ice cream.
Okay.
A go-to food. I like peanut butter pretzels, but that's not really like a guilty food.
So what about,
ice cream. I say ice cream. Yeah.
What type of ice cream?
I'm like a peanut butter like peanut butter cups and the ice cream, like chocolate, vanilla, twist. I don't know. It ranges.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna jump into something called rapid fire, where we all get to put each other on the hot seat. So we are here with CNS North Stars girls lacrosse on site at Heritage Hill North. You know that Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora's exclusive studio partner is Heritage Hill North and Heritage Hill Brewhouse out in Pompey. You get to ask the first question to me, Gabby. Anything in the world.
Your first question?
You get to ask me anything in the world.
Okay. What is your go-to karaoke song?
My go-to karaoke song. Oh my God. I've been singing my whole life. So
Really?
that's from my mom, yeah. So, go-to karaoke song. Man, probably something by John Legend right now.
Okay.
I'd probably say Refuge by him, which is a new one I've been listening to. Or it's probably an older song by him, but I just found it. So Refuge or Nervous by John Legend.
I don't know either, but yeah.
But you know John Legend.
Yeah, I know
All right.
John Legend.
Okay. Gabby, my first question for you, if you were in a dance-off with someone on your team, who would you pick that you know you can beat in a dance-off?
That can be Katie Harbaugh.
you have a go-to move that you use or not?
Dance move? No.
No?
No.
You just think you can beat it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Brooke, what's your first question for me?
Who's your favorite team that you ever interviewed?
Favorite team that I ever interviewed? Done a lot around this country. I would say, I don't know if I could pick a team. I would say as a kid, my favorite player growing up, Damon Stoudemire for the Toronto Raptors. I waited the majority of my life to interview him. And I got to interview him last October, right around my birthday. Because of the 300 some odd Division I basketball schools, he chose to go to Georgia Tech to be the head coach. And I've been covering Georgia Tech for a decade. So I knew that no matter what, if I was alive that day, I was going to be there with Damon. And I interviewed him on stage, and then I talked to him off camera, and then he like shook hands with me a bunch of times, gave me a bunch of hugs, did a show with me on camera. And I'm sitting here thinking, I liked him when I was 9 years old. And here I am as a grown man talking to my favorite player, and like he's giving me a hug and we're just like hanging out. So I'd probably say that was the biggest moment. All right, Brooke, my question for you. If you had to describe yourself as a cereal, what cereal describes Brooke Molchanoff's personality?
Probably Fruity Pebbles, because, you know, one, it's my favorite cereal. Two, even my friends can say I'm like all over the place. There's a lot of colors. And
A lot of colors of your personality. You said it's your favorite cereal, though.
It is.
Yeah.
I love Fruity Pebbles.
Okay, so let me ask you this about Fruity Pebbles. How much milk do you put in? Because in my opinion, and I love Fruity Pebbles too to this day, it's the fastest cereal to get soggy.
Yeah.
So how much milk is enough so that it doesn't get soggy in like 2 seconds? What's your ratio? Are you getting a big bowl of Fruity Pebbles or is it a small bowl?
I get the bowl with like the sippy straw.
With
the colorful sippy straw, so I can sip up the milk. So if it's too much, you know, I can sip it up.
Okay.
But honestly, in my opinion, I like a lot of milk. I like it soggy sometimes. To
You gotta
be
eat that
honest.
fast. The Fruity Pebbles so quick. So cool. All right. One of the best ones out there though. Gabby, what's your final question for me?
Oh, who's your favorite lacrosse player? Favorite girls lacrosse player? Do you watch girls lacrosse?
Oh, well, this is an easy answer for me. This is a
I know
very,
who he's gonna
it's a very,
Or
very,
team.
This is an easy answer. So obviously, Sammy and Franny are family, and they played at CNS. But Franny is so like we're like brother and sister, so not like cousins. So everyone refers, like when they come up to me, they say your sister. So if I had to choose a favorite, I'm sorry, Sam, but if I had to choose a favorite, I just saw Franny play in the NCAA tournament, and it's been a long road back for her to be where she is, and been really happy for her. I'm super proud of her, and seeing her on the field with Stony Brook, yeah, I mean she's little sis all day. So, and I tell people this all the time. We have the same number. 21 is her number, it's my number 2, and I know she wears a different one now, but anywhere I went, because I cover the whole community of lacrosse here in central and upstate New York, if she was playing, I was like, I'm wearing her shirt, I'm wearing her number, and if anybody gives me a problem, we're gonna have a problem, because that's my sister. So, Franny, I'm choosing Fran.
Gotcha.
Love you, Fran. So, all right, that's a good question. My question back to you, Gabby. Who is your favorite lacrosse player in the community to play against? Who's the one you just love going up against?
Playing against?
Yes. That adversary that like you respect, you like the way you play up against that person.
Can I say like well, she doesn't really, out of like the teams we've played, I would say Peyton Rothfuss. She plays for Penfield.
Okay.
Yes.
Why'd you pick her?
She's really good. She's really good competition, and it's really fun to play against someone who's just really good. So, yeah, she's fun to play against.
All right, I respect it. Brooke, your final question for me?
What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Well, I work with Chick-fil-A, and I work with Chick-fil-A on purpose because I love Chick-fil-A. But if, besides Chick-fil-A, and Jimmer Sikowski is one of my best friends, so I would say Chick-fil-A hands down. I had it yesterday. I had a grilled chicken. But I would also down south pick Zaxby's, which is another chicken spot, because of their, I like the dry seasoning that you put on fries, and they have like whatever they put on it. I always say, give me extra.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Dave's Hot.
You gotta go to Dave's Hot Chicken.
All right, I know that's
You get
right
that there.
across from Chick-fil-A. So.
Good.
All right, Dave, what do you get at Dave's Hot? That's not my question, but what do you get there?
I get the 2 sliders, no coleslaw,
Okay.
and extra Dave sauce.
An extra Dave sauce. Okay, all right. Well, we've talked about food with you, Brooke, a lot, so I'm going to talk to you about something else. I'm going to put you in a TV show. You can go in any TV show ever created. I want to know what TV show you would star in and why.
Definitely Grey's Anatomy, because the show's just so realistic, and Meredith Grey is her, and I love that show.
And it's in season, it's like
Yeah.
27 now, something
Yeah, it
ridiculous.
keeps going.
24. Do your teammates like Grey's Anatomy? No.
I do.
Hey, some of them do. Marissa's a hater.
There was a thumbs down. Your entire team is looking at me like the Italian mob right now. Everyone's dead serious when you say Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
I like Grey's Anatomy.
Woo!
So, have you been
you.
watching, like, have you gone back and watched it from the beginning?
No, my sister has at least 5 times.
5
I can't
times.
get myself to do it. It's too long.
So what season did you start? Do you remember?
Did I start?
Like, what season did you start in for Grey's Anatomy? Of the 20 whatever seasons, do you know where you started watching?
First season. First season.
Okay, well, I just said, did you go all the way back and watch it from the
Oh,
beginning?
no. Well, like right now?
I'm saying, like, it's been on for like 20 some
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Have
Well, when
you
I
watched-
first started, I started from the first.
So you went all the way
But I've
back.
never repeated.
And your sister's watched it 5 times.
Yeah.
So did she get you in it?
Yeah. She always has it on the TV, and it's interesting, so.
Okay, all right. So for Brooke Molchanoff, as well as Gabby Putman, myself, Dan Tortora, this has been our first part of our special with CNS North Stars Girls Lacrosse from Heritage Hill North. Please give your teammates a round of applause, and we'll be back with Coach, another one of your teammates who thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank
guys are
you.
good. Thanks, Gabby. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Gabby.
Yeah.